Pressure on accountants intensifies as money laundering crackdown heats up. To protect themselves from the threat of money laundering and preserve their reputation, businesses in the UK should embrace AML solutions. Fines for UK firms failing to comply with money laundering regulations totaled nearly £300 million in 2019, The Times, January 2020. Combined with the introduction of new rules, which took effect in January, it's clear that accountants must pay close attention to AML- or face some serious repercussions. The message has to be, don't assume you're covered. The latest EU directive, still relevant to the UK, despite Brexit, is called 5MLD and it came into force on the 10th of January. Iris ran a poll in the days leading up to implementation and found the majority, 71% of 148 surveyed, did not know about the new rules. What must accountants do? Are you aware how 5MLD affects you as an accountant and what you need to do to comply? Most accountants are members of a professional body and some may feel this is sufficient AML supervision. But the reality is that your professional body may have some work to do, and you need to be aware of that. OPBS regulates the UK's AML supervisory regime. In investigating 22 professional bodies to find out what they were advising accountants on AML, they focused on 8 key areas: governance, risk-based approach, supervision, information sharing, guidance for members and staff competence, enforcement and record keeping, and quality assurance. Surprisingly, only one professional body passed all 8 areas. OPBS found that 80% of professional bodies didn't have suitable governance arrangements for AML supervision. The ramifications of non-compliance. The latest AML rules are clearly a major piece of regulation. You have no option but to be supervised and there is no route around it. HMRC is taking a no-nonsense stance. This is evidenced by a customer, who recently showed us a letter they had received this year, stating that any practitioner wanting an agent code must be supervised by one of the professional bodies or our anti-money laundering supervision service. Failure to provide requested documents can result in a Regulation 66 notice, and not complying with that could result in a penalty or sanctions. HMRC itself provides a paid-for anti-money laundering supervision service, which could be office-based compliance checks, but may also mean a visit and inspection. It is worth noting that even if you sign up to the HMRC service, the responsibility still sits. For more on this story, visit the news article link.